Hi, welcome to today's lesson. What we're looking at today is how to solve simultaneous equations graphically. Okay, so solving simultaneous equations graphically. Alright, now this is probably easier than solving simultaneous equations algebraically where you have to cancel. Alright, so let's take a look at two examples. I'm going to look at y equals minus x plus 8, and I'm going to look at y equals 2x minus 1. Y equals 2x minus 1. Now all that I'm going to do with this is I'm going to just choose 3 random points. You need at least 3 points to plot a straight line. Okay? You can do it with 2 points, but if you make a mistake with one of them, then the whole thing's wrong. Whereas if you have 3 points and you make a mistake with one of them, they won't line up, and you can check out which one's a mistake. Okay? So x, y, and then here x, y. Alright, so let's choose 3 random points. I'm going to choose the ones that I've got in my notes, 0, 4, 8, because that works out nicely with these. Okay? And then for the blue one, I'm going to choose 0, 2, 4. 0, 2, 4. Okay? If I've chosen different points, it doesn't make a difference. Okay? So what? You should be able to choose any points and be able to put this in. Alright. So let's just look at this. When x is 0, 0 plus 8 is 8. When x is 4, minus 4 plus 8 is 4. And when x is 8, minus 8 plus 8 is 0. So this is what I've got. I've got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? There's 8. So there's my 1 point. I've got 4, 4, which I'm going to get to in a second. Then I've got 0, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my other point. There. 8, 8. Right? Now, just because I don't have a grid, if you have a grid, this will be much easier for you. Okay? Or if you have a ruler, this is much easier for you. But I'm going to use this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that it is 4 high, and I've used the inches on my ruler to measure it. So if I just put it up there, round it off 4 high, that should coincide with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Now, this is why you need 3 points, because if you put your ruler down and join these, they need to join in a straight line. Okay? Finger bump, excluded. Okay, alright. So they need to join in a straight line. 3 points join in a straight line. Fantastic, so that's the first one. Let's plot the second one. Right, when x is 0, 2 times 0 is 0, minus 1 is minus 1. 2 times 2 is 4, minus 1 is 3. 2 times 4 is 8, minus 1 is 7. So there's my 3 points, right? So when x is 0, y is minus 1. 0 minus 1, there, minus 1. Alright? When x is 2, y is 3. So I'm going to use this again. So when x is 2, y is 3. So I go 3 up from there. There it is. 2, 3. 2, 3. Alright? And when x is 4, y is 7. So 2, 3, 4. Y is 7. So I'm going to go 7 up from there. Right? There it is. 4, 7. Right. And I put my ruler down and I join these 3 points. Now I'm being very accurate with this, even though I'm working on a whiteboard, which, to tell you the truth, is kind of tricky. The reason why I'm being very accurate with this is because you're finished. All that you have to do now is you have to just read off where these two cross. And these two cross at the point here. 3, 5. Okay? So that coordinate where they cross is the coordinate 3, 5, which means the solution to these simultaneous equations is x equals 3, y equals 5. Okay. Now, it seems a little bit long-winded when you could just use algebra to solve this, okay? But if they give you a graph, or if they give you an xy axis, and they say solve this by drawing it, solve it graphically, this is the way you do it. You have to be accurate, though, because you've got to read off your graph where they cross. Okay, let's do one more. Okay, let's do one more. But really, if you understood the first one, the second one is just pretty much the same. This equation is slightly harder. Okay, so let's find these two. Let's find y equals negative 2x plus 8, negative 2x plus 8. And I'm going to do this one for x and y, and I've chosen minus 1, 0, 3. Minus 1, 0, 3. Okay, and then the next one is y equals 3x minus 2, y equals 3x minus 2. And for this one, x and y, I've chosen minus 1, 0, 3. Minus 1, 0, 3. Okay, right, so Minus 1 times minus 2 is 2. 2 plus 8 is 10. 0 times anything is 0, plus 8 is 8. Minus 2 times 3 is negative 6. Negative 6 plus 8 is 2. With me? Okay. Let's do this one. Minus 1 times 3 is minus 3. Minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5. 0 times anything is 0. Minus 2 is minus 2. 3 times 3 is 9. Minus 2 is 7. Okay, so there's my point. Right, so let's plot the blue one first. When x is minus 1, y is 10. So minus 1, 10. Minus 1, 10. Alright, there's 10. There's minus 1. Okay. When x is 0, y is 8. Here is 8. Okay. When x is 3, y is 2. 1, 2, 3. Y is 2. So y is 1, 2. Over there. Okay. So 3, 2. And just to check that I've done this correctly, they have to line up. If they don't line up, go and check that you've plotted them correctly, or go and check your x-y axes, and the spacing is even, okay? It's got to be even spacing. I've seen some kids do 2 spacing here, then 1, 1, 1, 1, or 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, they miss out 1, okay? It's all got to be the same on the horizontal, and all got to be the same on the vertical. Okay, so that's the blue one. Quickly, the red one, because it's pretty much plotting them, and that's it. When x is minus 1, y is minus 5. So when x is minus 1, y is negative 5, down here. Negative 5, there it is. When x is 0, y is negative 2, 0, 2, negative 2, right? And when x is 3, y is 7, sorry, y is 7. So here, 3, 7, it's up there, okay? Put your ruler down, make sure they line up, all right? They have to line up, otherwise you're going to be inaccurate. And then read off the point where they cross. Here's the point. We're done. They cross there and there. So they cross at the coordinate 2 and 2, 3, 4, 4. So the value for this is x equals 2, y equals 4. Done. Done, done, done. Okay. Well, that's it. It's as simple as that. If they give you an x-y axis, just use that to draw the graphs. Read off where they cross. Okay. This is the same principle whether you're dealing with two linear that cross each other, or quadratic, so a parabola that crosses with a linear, okay, or even a circle that crosses with a linear. A circle and a parabola does cross. You can get something like that, but it can be really hectic. And I don't see you doing that this side of year 12, and year 12 only as an extension. Alrighty, go check this out again. It's pretty straightforward. And remember, I'm here for you.